Hey everybody, welcome to this video. I'm Inxlaura123 and this is going to be a charity shop haul. So I went charity shop shopping this morning and I got some goodies, and in this video I'm going to show you what I got. So I really hope that you'll like this video. If you do, please click like and comment, and please subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. Also, all the links to my social media are down below, so come and follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Okay, so let's get started. Now, the first thing I got from the charity shop today is actually behind me. Look at this. Now, you might be thinking, huh? So basically this is a New York design shower curtain. It's not in the pack obviously because it's here, but basically, yeah, this is a Ben DeLisi shower curtain, and basically I paid £4 for this, but I didn't get it for the shower. I got it to use as a backdrop in my future videos, because sometimes when I film I do like having like different backdrops behind me, and I have been known to use either large like pieces of material or shower curtains, because it just kind of livens up the background a little bit. So if I step away, you can see, there we go. I think it looks pretty awesome. I don't know about you. So yeah, this is the New York scene here. Got the staircase going down, and I really like it. So my mum saw it and she was like, "Oh, is that for our shower?" And I was like, "No, it's for a backdrop." So yeah, I got that. And next up, okay, so I'm really sad about this, but it is my own fault, so I've got no one to blame but myself. I got this collectible plate, which is a bit of a random thing to say, I know, but I saw it and I just thought it was so nice. If I show you there, can you see that? So it's this like collectible plate, and it's got this like elderly gentleman reading a book to what could be his granddaughter, just sitting there in a little dress, and you've got the little dog there. Can you see that? Hold on, if I take that. There we go. I just think it's so adorable. Like, I'm not like a plate collector or anything, but I was just looking around, as you do, and I was like, oh, I like that. So yeah, being a bookworm, I think. So yeah, I got that. It was £2. Apparently it's Norman Rockwell, and it's plate number V7890. On the back's all the information there, of the only limited edition, and it's called The Storyteller by Norman Rockwell, by the Rockwell Society of America. So it's all very official, but I just really liked it. But look at the bottom. There's only a bloody chip in it. Now, it wasn't like this when I bought it, okay, so I'm not going to moan at the charity shop. This was all my fault. Basically, I bought so much stuff. I was walking home on my own, carrying all this stuff, and I dropped one of the bags out of my hand, and I was thinking, please, please do not let it be the bag with that plate in. And it was, which is really sad actually. But you know what, it's only at the bottom, you can't really see it. And I'm going to put this on my desk at work because, I don't know, I just really like it, and luckily, where that kind of stand goes, it kind of covers it a little bit. So, oh, broke it a little bit more. There we go. But yeah, I think it's really cute. I really like that. Oh, just keep breaking the plate. Eventually, there will be no plate left. Next up, I got this Coronation Street tea towel. This is brand new. It's got all the label on it. And I got it for my mum. Now, I can't open it up properly because it's all kind of folded up and got the thing in it, so I don't want to like open it, but if you can see a little bit there, see the old Rovers Return pub on it. And basically Coronation Street, for those of you that are not in England, is probably, I think, one of our most popular TV shows of all time. It's a soap opera. It's set in Manchester, and my mum is a huge fan of Coronation Street, as am I. Well, I used to be. I still watch it now and again if I'm like eating my dinner or something, but I used to be like an avid watcher. Now I don't really tend to watch the soaps as much, but I still like it. But my mum is still like a huge fan of Coronation Street. And I saw the little tea towel, it's brand new, so I was like, yep, because it's her birthday soon, so I got her that. Next up, I got this little book here, and this is a gift for my friend Kiki, who lives in Italy. So, by the way, she's an ASMR artist here on YouTube as well. She's called Hermetic Kitten, so check her out. Now, she absolutely loves Kurt Cobain, like really, really loves him. He's like one of her idols. And I saw this little book, and it was like 20p, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get that for her because she loves Kurt Cobain. So it's called They Died Too Young. And it's this little book about him. So he was born in 1967, died in 1994. I remember actually when all that happened. It was very, very sad. I was a big Nirvana fan as well. Not as big as Kiki is, like she proper loves Nirvana. But I liked them. I liked some of their music and stuff. But so yeah, this is all a little book about him. And there's like all information about him and pictures, like... It's a cute little book. Like, if you're a fan of him, I think this is pretty cool. So I'm going to post that off to her next week. Hold on. I should have had another little, like, stand. So, because I've got all my stuff here, but then I'm like, yeah. Anyway, next up, I got this. This is heavy. Look at this. Now... This is a little bit geeky and nerdy, I'm not going to lie to you. But basically, me and Nathan always talk about one day our dream would be to go on the Orient Express. And it's all started for me when I read a book years and years ago about it was like a crime thriller that was set on the Orient Express. By the way, it wasn't the Agatha Christie one, it was another author. And I just fell in love with this book and the whole idea of this train, and it was all glamorous. And then I ended up watching videos on YouTube about it, and yeah, I got a little bit obsessed with it. And we always said how wonderful it would be in the future, one year, you know, in our lives to go on this Orient Express. So this is host your own dinner party aboard the British Pullman Orient Express, a first-class locomotive from London to Edinburgh. So basically, in this box, this is so cute, by the way. I think originally this was from Marks and Spencer's. Well, I don't think, I know it is because it says M&S, but... Ignore me, I haven't had any coffee today, I'm a bit... So, yeah, this is like, you get little photo booth props in here, you get little trivia game invitations, place cards, recipes and menus, and yeah, you can just basically create your own little party. And this hasn't been used by the looks of it, like it's all kind of sealed up. So you've got all your little props in there, you see that? And these little RSVP, they're so cute. I'm going to enjoy this more than him, I think. But yeah, there's all little trivia questions and little props that you can use. So I thought, you know, it'd be cool on his birthday to kind of have, like, we can't get on the Orient Express, so I'll bring it to him on his birthday, because his birthday's really soon in March. So all I've told him is that I've got something planned for him, and he's got to wear something smart. Like, get his shirt out, look smart, I'm going to dress up. He's like, why? I'm like, don't ask, just wait until it happens. So I'm going to bring the Orient Express to him. And I got this in a charity shop. It's like £1 or £1.50. Yeah, so it's a little kit for your own little kind of party. Orient Express party. Next up, I got some clothes. Only 2 items of clothes, so I don't know, okay. So I do have a little bit of an issue buying clothes. I do buy... probably too many clothes, but anyway. So this, I really like this. Originally, this was from New Look on their curves section, so the plus size clothing. I think it looks brand new to me. I don't know if I'm wrong, but it looks good condition anyway. So it's like this sweatshirt, and it's like white at the top, like this V thing here, and then the rest of it's grey. See? But yeah, I really like it. I like grey, I like white. I think it just looks nice and comfy and baggy. At the back it's just plain grey. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like it, and I like New Look clothing. So I paid £3 for this, but as I say, I do think it's new. It looks new, and New Look are like really good quality stuff, so I was happy to pay that. Next up, I got this cute little cardigan. So this is from Primark originally. So there we go. And it's like a peachy colour, and it's got hearts, little black hearts all over it. So I could either have this done up or loose. I've tried it on and it fits, which is good. But yeah, I really like it. I think it's really cute. I liked it. So I can't remember how much that was. That wasn't as much as that. I think this was £2. I think, but yeah, so that's that. Now this is the thing I'm most excited about. Sorry, my hair's yeah, this is the thing I'm most excited about. Now, I've been after one of these for I don't know how long. I'm a proud bookworm, as you know. I love to read and I love all things like book related, you know. Now, I've wanted one of these for ages. Every time I go online on eBay to buy one, I'm just like, no, I'm not paying that amount. They're so expensive. Well, the ones I find are so expensive. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. So this is book art at its best. So basically, people make these. I think it's so clever and so talented. And it's just such a, you know, like, to me, it's such art. So basically, they get the book. I don't know what book it was originally. They've obviously wrapped it up with this really lovely paper. And they kind of cut into the book. I don't know what book it was. And they make, like, words. So I don't know if you can see that clearly. But it does say home on it. But there's the HME. But the O is like a heart shape. Can you see that? But I just, it's got a little flower on the top as well, or two little flowers. But I just think it's so lovely. It was £1. I paid £1 for this. And as I say, on eBay, they're always so expensive. I'm like, no thanks. So, yeah, I don't know if they cut it or I think they've, oh no, actually, it looks like they like fold the pages over. So they're not actually damaging it, the book, by cutting it. I think they're just like folding it so it makes a shape. I think it's so clever and so beautiful. I'm going to put it in my bedroom somewhere. I've got to find a little space for it because it's so beautiful and I've wanted one for ages. So, yeah, £1 as well. Bargain. Next up, I got these two little magazines. They were 10p each. Now, I know that these are for kids, but I absolutely love history. I love learning about history. I think it's because when I was at school and I was in history, I used to muck about at school. I was very naughty and mischievous, so I didn't really learn as much as I should have learned. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't paying much attention. And now I'm an adult, I actually want to learn about history and things that happened. I find it fascinating. So even though these are for children, a lot of adults read these and watch the show because it, you know, it still kind of helps you learn about history in a very kind of easy and fun way. Because sometimes history can be told and it's told so dull and boring, you're like, ugh, and you're not interested. Whereas horrible history is kind of, it's a bit fun and a bit silly, but it's also getting, you know, that message across and the truth of what happened in the past and the history. So they had this box filled with all these different horrible history magazines of all different subjects. They're a collection. But I just got these two because these two are the ones that, you know, interested me the most. So I'm going to be looking through these at some point, doing a little bit of like study. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, right, so yeah, this one is the Vicious Vikings collection. Horrible Histories collection number 11, the Vicious Vikings. Yeah, I don't know too much about Vikings. I know obviously there's the TV shows and stuff, but I mean, this is really bad to confess, but I thought Vikings were like really nice people. But I'm finding out they didn't do very nice things, so I'm not really sure if they're good or bad. Oh, God. Yeah, I didn't pay enough attention in school, clearly. But, yeah, raid and invade vile Vikings on the rampage. Yeah, I think it's going to be cool to kind of, like, you know, and it's set out, like, little fun pictures and little comic strips and, yeah. So I've got the one about the Vikings and I also got Horrible Histories, The Amazing Americans, because I love all things America. And you get some little cards here as well. So I don't know what's in here. Card collection. But yeah, this is all about America. The history of it, I assume. Mark Twain, Nellie Bly, Statue of Liberty there. I love America. I've never been to America. Nathan, my fiance, has. He's been to New York, but talking about New York, I have a new shower curtain with New York. Anyway, so yeah, I've got the American one and the Vikings. So that is that. Now I have, oh, I nearly knocked my camera over. Sorry about that. I have got some new books from the charity shops. Well, when I say new, they're new to me. They're second hands. They're not new, but you know. So what I'm going to do is very quickly show you them. But I'm going to do a separate video, which I'll probably film after this, actually going into more depth about the books, like telling you what they're about. Because I know that a lot of people who watch my haul videos are not really kind of into the whole book video thing. Some are, some like both, but some don't. So I'll show you the books in this video. But if you want to find out more about the books and what they're about, then watch the charity shop book haul that I'm going to do. It'll be on in the next few days. Okay. So this one I got for 20p. Bargain. So this is Barbara Taylor Bradford, and it's called Hidden. She Can Run, But Can She Hide? So this is a little quick read. I really enjoy the little quick reads because, well, they're quick to read. I think the clue's pretty obvious. Now this, oh my god, I'm so excited to have got this. So this is an actual book, but it's kind of a book-ish. But what it is, it's a postcard collection of the Mortal Instruments. If you know me, you'll know that I'm obsessed with anything Mortal Instruments. I love it. I'm so excited for the next book to come out. Oh. And so, yeah, this is a set of, like, these postcards. Now, these postcards were taken from the film. They're not from the TV show that's on Netflix. So you've got all these different, like, quotes and things. And I love it. So what I'm going to do is kind of take out the ones I like the most and put them up in my loft, because we've got, like, a little room in our loft. So I'll be putting them on the wall and stuff. But, like, yeah, you're still the bravest mundane I've ever met. But these are just so cool. I really enjoyed the film. Like, it was very different than the books. But I still really enjoyed the film. Whereas the TV show is concerned, Shadowhunters, I don't really like it. I had to stop watching it. I tried to like it, but it all felt too kind of cool and sexy. And the characters didn't look how I imagine them to look when I'm reading the book. So I don't know, I didn't feel it. I had to stop watching it. But yeah, I think this is just so cool. I actually preferred the actors that were in this film than I did in the show. I thought they were more realistic to how I'd visualise them, I suppose. I don't know. Thank God the werewolves are here to save us. I never thought I'd say that. So if you're a Mortal Instruments fan, I think you would love this. If you're not, you'd be like, But yeah, this is really cool. Oh, it's Magnus Bane. I preferred the Magnus Bane that was in the film. But yeah, so got that. Next up, I'm a huge fan of Juno Dawson books. So this is a little book that was brought out for World Book Day a few years ago, I think. Trying to look, so I've got my glasses. March 2016, I think. Oh, okay, so it's not that old. It's only a few years old. So yeah, this is a little book that was brought out by Juno Dawson for World Book Day, which is very soon. I'm excited for World Book Day. And I really like the cover. I think it's a cool cover, and it's called Spot the Difference. How much would you change to be popular? Just a little quick read there. But yeah, Juno Dawson, amazing author, and I just think this sounds pretty cool. So next up, I've got this book. I've already got another book upstairs from this author that I haven't read yet, so I'll kind of, I think, put that with the other book. This is, I think it's Leanne Moriarty. I can't say this. Leanne Moriarty. Anyway, so it's called Truly Madly Guilty. I've heard a lot of good things about this book, and I found it today for like £1. So apparently they go to this barbecue, and then there's murders, and yeah. So yeah, I think it sounds pretty cool. And as I say, I've got another book upstairs from the same author. Right, bear with me. I'm going to take all this over here. I'm back. So this one I've wanted to read for absolutely freaking ages. I can't believe it took me all this time to get it, but hey, destiny and fate and all that jazz. So this is Sisters Red, and it's by Jackson Pierce. It's supposed to be so good, quite dark, and it's a young adult. I love reading young adult books, even though I'm 38, I know. But yeah, love and fear collide in a twilight world. And look at the back, look at those red eyes. Ooh. Yeah, really love the cover though. The cover is just awesome. So I don't know if this is a series or a standalone. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm very excited that I got that today, especially at such a great price. Next up, I got this trilogy here. And so this is the correct order, I think. My So-Called Afterlife. This is Tamsin Murray. So loving the covers. Absolutely beautiful. I know they say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but I do, so there we go. Then it's My So-Called Haunting, and then My So-Called Phantom Love Life. So I think this is like a young adult book. It says psychos, sickos, and Sidekicks. Who Says Death Has to Be Dull? I've never heard of this series, but I was just drawn to it because the covers are just so beautiful, and I just like the sound of the stories, and I don't know, I like things like this. So yeah, I think this is going to be pretty awesome, and they're quite slim books. They're not going to take me too long. I mean, this is a series I could probably get done in a week, if I'm honest with you, whereas some of the series I have, the books are a lot thicker, so they'll take me longer to get through. But yeah, I was pretty happy to get that. And the last book that I got today in the charity shop is this one. I am so excited to read this. I've heard like mega excited things about this from people. They love it. It's very dark, apparently. It's supposed to be a really dark thriller. It's called The Girl in 6E. It's Time to Meet the Killer Next Door. This year's most shocking thriller by A.R. Tor. So yeah, literally every time I go on Instagram and I go on Bookstagram, there's always pictures of this book. People must really freaking love it because it's just all over Instagram. So yeah, it does sound pretty dark, but I like that, so it's all good. But yeah, so I got that for £1 as well. Bargain. So that is the end of this video. Hope you've enjoyed the haul. What did I like the best out of what I've got today? I don't know, obviously the books, because I'm a bookworm. I love the Orient Express thing because it's so weird, so unique, and hopefully it'll really give Nathan this kind of unusual, strange birthday party in the evening. A night on the Orient Express, but in a house. But I think I have to say, this shower curtain, because, you know, to you it is just a shower curtain, but to me it is great. I love it. I love standing here and it feels like I've got this cool background and all it is a shower curtain. Yeah, so there we go. But yeah, I want to say a big shout out to the charity shops I bought from today. So let me go through it. Salvation Army, thank you to you. Also, what's the one? Sue Ryder, Harp, Help the Homeless, and where did I get the books from? Oh, and the Southend Hospital charity shop as well. And I think there was one more, I can't remember. It might have been the PDSA, the charity for cats. No, that's not PDSA, that's for all animals. Hold on. Cat Protection League. There we go. Cat Protection League. So yeah, thank you to all the charities that I got from today. And seriously, if you are ever near a charity shop or a thrift shop, you know, pop in, see what goodies you can find. Not only can you find goodies and bargains at great prices, but you're helping charity. Like, seriously, you know, and even if you walk around a charity shop and you don't buy anything, then donate. You know, they've normally got the little pots there. You can just put some loose change in, because charities really need our help. I always give to charity, whether it's donations of my own stuff or like money donations, or, you know, if I'm in the shop and I buy the stuff, and obviously the money goes to charity, because these charities rely on people just going in and helping out. And yeah, so really please go and check out your local charity shop, support them and help in any way you can. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Down below are all the links to my social media, so come follow me on social media if you'd like to. I'm just going to go and stare at this really cool shower curtain now for like an hour because it's so cool. Not really. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. Take care of yourselves. Lots of love. Bye.